Hello YouTube, my name is Jason and this is Lineware. Today I am going to be teaching you HTML. But I had this great idea of teaching you how to do HTML by, building the Lineware website and letting y'all follow through the process of me building the Lineware website as I explain how I'm doing everything. So I'm going to go over a bunch of steps and stuff, and I'm going to do a demonstration one on here, and everything I do in the Lineware website I'm going to have built into it. So I'll probably make some modifications to PHP whenever we get into that, because I'm going to also do some PHP with it. But the first thing I need you to do is come to this 000webhost.com. This website is great. They do free web hosting, and they hold up to a gig of memory for your web page. But the great thing about it is it's free hosting. Not only that, but you can plug in your domain to it, and it supports like PHP. It supports MySQL, if I remember correctly, and it supports all these things that other companies do not support. Although this one has a lot more support, but the PHP is what we're really after right here. And all that other stuff, we're not really going to use any of it in the tutorials or anything. But it's just great, this website. So this is where I want you to go, is 000webhost.com, and it says better than paid hosting, and it's up there with, actually it's easier to use than most paid hosting websites, so I suggest you using this. And right here, if you want to pay for it, you can get free hosting, and it's like unlimited space. It's only $4.84 a month. This website is awesome. I'll have a link posted in the in my little box down at the bottom that you can get to this website. And well, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we need to do is to order now, and then if you have your own domain name, you just put it right here. Right now I don't have my own domain name, so I'm just going to use this one right here. This is the free domain name that you can create, and we'll just call this one we'll call this one Lineware Tutorial. So now we have this Lineware Tutorial, and then we just want to put in our name and just put in a email address, and we'll just do linewareentertainment@gmail.com. And I don't never remember putting email, but anyways, and then you just want to put a password for it, and I'm just going to use some random password. And then the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and try to figure out this thing. I always have to hit this button a couple times until I can find one that actually looks like it. And I'm betting that's wrong, because they always tell me I'm wrong on the first try. See? They told me I was wrong. Can you believe this? I already have an account with this one. So let's go ahead and just use some other one. I'm going to pause this video and go create one. So now I have this new email that I just created, and it's called Lineware Tutorial, and it's at gmail.com. Let me just make sure that's correct. And right here, yeah, linewaretutorial@gmail.com. So now we have this right here created, and now we need to go ahead and hit this right here again, and SOCRTINASP, and create account. Okay, now we have our account creating, and right now it's saying status building, 1 minute left. And whenever that finishes, we'll go on to the next step. Alright, now it brings us to this page after the build is completed. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go to our control panel. And right now it's just telling us our server details. And this is our server details right here. So just in case you wanted to know, this is the website right here. And if we open this up, you notice it sends us to this little thing right here, which is nothing right now because that's what our website looks like at the current moment. But That's not what we're going to keep it as. The next thing, you can see it just has passwords and usernames and all that good stuff in here. And you want to come up here and you want to go to Enter Control Panel, because this is where we really want to be. And if you notice, the control panel has this main menu and domains. You can add in domains or part domains and subdomains and stuff like that. It also gives you a free email. And you can actually see, you can create mailbox or whatever. You can create a new email or create your friends' emails or whatever. It's a pretty cool website. And then you have your database, just useful stuff, database restore, and website templates and website stats. And if you want to do a website template, you can just go there, but I don't never use that. And then you have your MySQL and your PHP administration and your website builder and all that stuff. And then all this advanced stuff. But this right here is where we really want to be. We want to go to File Manager or another file manager. We're going to use this one right here. I like it a little better. And the first thing you need to notice is this right here. This is where we're going to be doing all of our work at. This is called public HTML. We're just going to come right into here. And now we have all of our little setup right here. And what we need to do is we need to create a new file. So what we're going to do is just come right over here to New File. And we're just going to click New File. And then we're going to put our code right in here. But first we need to go ahead and name it and go index.html. And we're going to need to delete this. And right now we need to put a tag called doc type and then HTML. And this is the doc type HTML for Html5. And now we just need to go ahead and do a HTML tag with a closing HTML tag. And this is what really makes HTML what it is, because it's a hypertext markup language. And you put everything within these tags. This is a opening tag and a closing tag. And I'm going to just let you guess what makes the difference between the opening tag and the closing tag. So let's go ahead and put a head tag in here. And these are just tags that we're going to use throughout this. And we're not going to use the head tag for a while, but we need this body tag. This is where we're going to be doing most of our stuff right now. Oh, that wasn't necessary. But this is where we're going to do all our stuff. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to write hello right here. And let's go ahead and we'll do a title right here. We'll throw a title tag in right here. And then we'll just come right on the outside. And the thing about HTML is you can write them from up to down or left to right. But it's best to do like your headers like this and your single line tags straight across like this. And we're just going to say line where right here. And then we'll just save it. And whenever we save it, we're just going to hit this back button. And we'll see that it's right here. So now all we're going to do is we're going to copy this right here. And we're just going to paste it over here. And if you notice, we have line where right here, which was the title that we put in, and we have hello right here. So now we have officially created our very first website, and this was the line where website. If you want to find this website and see what it looks like as now, you can just come to the linewaretutorial.net, 84.net.com. Well, .net, there's no .com on it. And just look at it. And this is the website that I just created. And you can come over here and you can click Inspect Element. And it comes up with all of this stuff, which is just from our element. And if you notice, it gives us this little JavaScript that we didn't actually put in there. It gives us this little hello that we did put in there. And then it gives us our title, which we did put in there. And then we have this non-script, which we didn't put in here. But all this stuff is just automatically put in there by the 00webhost.com website. This is all I'm going to go over in this tutorial. Thank you for watching. My name's Jason. This was Lineware. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and have a great day.